Conflict, a constant of our existence for as long as we can remember, for it is an inevitable product of our very own nature. This story has been told thousands of times. Nevertheless, no one steps twice into the same river. So, bear witness, reckless one. Watch as the curtains open for a brand new play to begin. As above has its fair share of secrets, so does below. Secrets best left forgotten to rot in a kingdom of failed promises. But if that were the case, this story wouldn't exist. A dangerous artifact to play around with, sure to take a toll on its holder. Yet, as we all know, ignorance and desperation often lead to one's own descent. Broken beyond repair, a husk of the former self, loss of essence, and if the conditions are just right, it could lead to catastrophic consequences. Curiosity, boredom, gluttony. Only such feelings could drive someone so far gone. And so the stars align. One, then another, then there are four. Enough to raise some eyebrows. Enough to put these events in motion. And so the dominoes start falling. Premature death. Not too long after, blood is drawn between comrades. Betrayal and broken friendships, as survival instincts begin to take control. The result of these events? It's up to you to witness. Step forward, jump into the abyss. Something new. It's been 4 runs. Will there be anything new? Let's keep going.
Hey, I don't like this more than you do, human. I really want to believe in you. But first, I need to know. Are you willing to change?
He's not wearing down. Maybe try a different approach. Tears are forced out of your eyes. You weep on about the horrible things you've seen. Awful monsters under every stone you step by, thirsty for blood. For a second, you even start believing yourself. The virus seems shaken up.
All these things you've told me. How long have you carried these feelings alone? If I only had known, I wouldn't have gone as hard as on you. You. Just how fearsome are we are to you? Where did I go wrong? No. You. I know you were afraid. I don't blame you. You're just a kid after all. At least you look the size of one. If I were a kid, I'd be afraid of a big mean skeleton too. Especially one as wonderful and mighty as I. But just so you know, down here, we're all softies in the inside. Even me. And that's why I'd want to ask if you could give us a chance. We can start from the beginning. So, the name's Pirates, manager of the Meltdown's outpost. I'd be honored to show you around. We can go meet my brother, Sal. Well, fuck you too.
Thought I heard something. There's no time to explore. Keep going. Closed indefinitely. Better luck in another universe. You knocked on the door. There was no answer. Where they make stew for community events. There are a couple burnt vegetables in between the ashes. Sorry, we're closed. The sign's also made out of spiders. There's no time to explore. Keep going. To think there are other realms where the word library prevails. It's a warm sentiment. Doesn't seem like anybody's home. Maybe look ahead. A prison for bad guys. It reeks of dog food.
Hey, sup? Been waiting for you. For the sake of diplomacy, negotiation, if you will. Things aren't pretty out there, bucko, let me tell you that. It's why I'm here, after all. I want to believe you're scared. Your curriculum, thus far, ain't precisely favorable, if you get what I mean. We look quite alien to you. I get that. You see my pals here? These two wouldn't hurt a fly, not a million years. Dare I say, we're just like you. Maybe a little different on the outside. So please, cut out whatever your act is. And we can all move on peacefully.
Wait, I thought we were fighting the...
Can it? My pals here may seem intimidating at first glance. I'll give you that. Nevertheless, I want to give you a chance. For the better or worse, everyone deserves one. What do you say?
It's sorta hot in here, but at least I got my hat.
Sure. Come on, bud. It's now or never.
Leap into the dark. Childrake, attack 12, defense 7, wants to do something and brag about. A bit more eager to fight than Snowcap. Its attacks are harder to follow. Icecap, attack 7, defense 2. Doesn't really care about anything besides its hat. Dragged along because of social convention. Slow and clumsy, not much of a threat. Stance, 1 plus 2 attack, 1 plus 4 defense. Royal Guard trainee. Fundamentally weak, although shouldn't be underestimated. Reluctant and contemptful. Handle with care. You tell Childrake you'll snap his sunglasses. What, you didn't do that? You tell Icecap its hat is the ugliest you've ever seen. It looks at you angrily, but Sans whispers something that makes it calm down. That Sans will be too weak to fight you on his own. He doesn't react. That Sansa's one's gone under his skin. He does not answer.
Great. It seems like we're doing this the hard way. So much for doing the right thing, huh? I ain't precisely excited for what comes next, but someone's gotta put you in your place. Buckle up.
A duty to fulfill.
Honestly, that face you're making is giving me the jeebies. Is there a point to all this? I mean, imagine living your life, minding your own business. And then suddenly, someone you've never seen before comes up and kills you. But too cruel for my taste. We're also living beings. You can feel, think, and express. You can cry, laugh, and grieve. Just like you. Just as you deserve a chance, so do we.
A duty to fulfill.
Look, I don't want you to get yourself hurt. This isn't healthy, let alone for a kid. No one should walk this path, no matter what.
A few weeks fly by. Childrake manages to bite off a single wing from one of them.
Been a rough day, you know. Probably doesn't matter much to you, but it'd be real nice to have a brother.
Smells like contempt.
My brother would have had this all sorted out by now. Despite the circumstances, I'd rather solve this peacefully. Maybe you've, I don't know, grown accustomed to bash into whatever bothers you. Gotta be an alternative, right? An outcome where both of us get what we want. Even if, yeah. Think this through. Just this once. It'll be easy for me and you.
Sans is sparing you.
I'm just lying to myself, am I not? Papyrus is gone. Not by mere casualty, that's for sure. This is what you want. Every action, all of your choices, calculated meticulously from the start. Huh? Fine. Have it your way.
The point of no return. Resilience. Bitter cold.
Keep pushing, you two. Sooner or later, they will fall. Just keep pushing.
You feel like you were reaching the sun. Sand stares. Time at last relents. Children and Ice Cap look nervous. This weirdo isn't backing down, Sans. It's pointless. I want to go home. Breaking point.
No use without them. Can't. That's it. They're gone. All because I...
Sans, please explain yourself.
They're gone. 1 second they were in front of me, and then the next.
You understand what's at stake here, right? The whole underground flipped on its head. Children confused, looking for their parents. The elderly barely catching up. And what are you doing? Impaling 2 kids before they can react?
I couldn't fight the human on my own. I thought that maybe. I don't know. Could keep them by my side. I never wanted to kill them.
How does that make a difference? Sans, as much as I want to trust you, how am I supposed to tell that to their parents, their families? That not a human, but one of their neighbors killed their children. That their kid be dead isn't that big of a deal because you didn't mean it? How can anyone explain that? Not to mention, fighting the human? Did you even stop and think things through? I could have sworn Papyrus ought to teach you better.
Iris is dead. He's gone to Elvis. Work of the human. At least no one's got to explain that one.
Oh. Oh. Sans, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Can it? I can tell. Sucks, you know. Wasn't thinking straight. That's why I confronted them. Why I dragged the kids along. Thought I could protect them if things went south. I wish
I can understand what you're feeling. I really do. No one should go through what you're going through. But you've got to understand. My hands are tied here. It pains me to do this, but I have a duty to fulfill, a role to play. Legally, after this conversation, I can no longer associate myself with you. So, as my last request as your friend, leave. Leave and never come back. Never show your face here ever again. You understand? Don't make me regret this.
Goodbye, Alphys. That's the one chance for me to be the bigger person. Out the window before I could even blink. But that kid. As soon as they came in, everything just... So much for even trying.
Hoi! Salutations from me to you, bombastic, bashful, bony boy. Oh, say, what you doing this fine evening, eh?
Are you done?
Why are you dragging that darn golly? I say meters, I say miles, long face, my distinguished fellow.
None of your business.
Oh, I know, little Skelly's out of town for a second. It's only big Skelly, 6 feet underground. I say 6 feet, eh?
Cut to the chase, vermin.
Hey? Is that a little interest, engrossment, I say, bony boy?
I'm getting grossed out just by listening to you speak. If words are all you got, I'd suggest pissing off.
Hold, I say, hold them horses, execute them right in place, two and apart, one all and all the corpses, I say. What you need is nothing, I mean nothing but to slaughter them all, I say.
Come again?
Guts and glory spewing through the air, blood splashes everywhere. A spectacle of magnanimous love, I say. A carnival of...
Got it. What happened with the kids was a mistake. You heard me in Alphys, didn't you? Mock the table. Never to be seen again. Find yourself another toy.
Oh, come on, time waits for no one, boyo. How about I explain love to you, I say to ya?
Were you listening to me? Piss off.
You see, that's a reason I say my little chap back there was getting my little chap back there was getting around your attacks, eh? Or were you too distracted to notice? Oh, the petite devil was twirling and jumping all over the place, yeah? Wonder how, boy, do you wonder?
speak.
Caught your eye? Boy, have I caught it. Listen up, boy, do listen. That child, hell of a child, eh? So young and already going through delusions, I say. A movie director, no less. But boy, are they strict, I say, I tell you. One wrong scene and boom, redo. That's no fun. How is the movie fun if not flawed? Yet they redo the scene, then they redo it again, and yet over again. So stubborn, until it's perfect. Perfect, I say. You get me, boyo?
You're not making sense. You're insane.
Oh, Sansi boy, aren't we all? Your skepticism hurts me. It hurts so much. Why would I lie to you? I have nothing to earn, nothing I say. The truth's what you get from me, nothing but truth.
And my brother's alive, and kick him. Don't you have better things to do?
Boy, oh boy, aren't you one tough cookie, are ya? There's nothing to worry about, nothing I say. Think about it, boyo. What's about a few more corpses to take care of in exchange for the strength to beat the human? Pretty good deal, pretty swell, I say. Give it a thought, or two, or 1,000. 1,000, I say.
And what makes you think I'm willing to do any of that, huh? Face it. I ain't playing part in your little game. Ever.
That's fine. But let me warn you, the road ahead is dangerous, I say. Something wicked this way comes, yeah. A few kills make all the difference. Could save your life. Never forget. Never. Never! Anyway, better get on the move, eh, boyo?
What the hell are you talking about?
Many will you see on the road to success. Not everyone is friendly, though. Did you say you weren't killing? Tell that to them. Have fun, Bony Boyo. Bye-bye! Look, it's
Fine.
the murderer.
Look,
He slaughtered my dear friend Icecap. We can't live with a traitor. Execute him.
Perfect. Just when things couldn't get worse. I don't think I can get out of this so easily. Perhaps just a bit of magic will do the trick. Now, Bones, though, don't want to give him the same fate as the kids.
A monument to broken bonds. A warrior's last memento. He stared at it in respectful silence. A barricade is blocking the way. A bone barricade. A bonecade. A fascinating device, capable of showing in real time the current location of the color black. Wherever that may be. They don't seem to be working. They don't seem to be working. There's no time to explore. Keep going. Break in. Ever since we first got our hands on a human soul, I can't help but wonder. Its determination is something to be reproduced. The extract itself has proven to be ineffective in monsters, but perhaps a similar substitute could be developed. In fact, said developments have already begun. I'll call this Substratum D. Hold shift to sprint. Your stamina bar will deplete while sprinting. The main objective of Substratum D is to create a compound with similar properties of determination, an enhancement drug to put it in vulgar words. The ideal result will be a consumable which provides the same benefits of determination without any of its poor drawbacks. So far, the benefits are close to being fully replicated. I've been applying to plants as test subjects. The plant's photosynthetic capabilities greatly increase when exposed to Substratum D. However, after a few minutes, the organism becomes unstable. Its systems do more than can bear and overuse the plant's energy, leaving it in an extremely vulnerable state. The formula has to be improved. If refined, it could be a great help. The guardsman in case of a future crisis. We can never be too careful. Substratum D development has hit a brick wall as of late. I haven't been able to figure out a way to mitigate its drawbacks, so I've put my mind to working out other advances to enhance the road guard's strength. Upon examination of human videotapes, I've been faced with the possibility of using machinery for combat. In the tapes, they're referred to as drones, small machines which can hover in the air without falling. I've brainstormed a few uses for these features. Models BD1 Strike and BD2 Havoc have entered production. Notes on drone model BD1 Strike. BD1 Strike is a drone with two main attack modes, charging and shooting. When charging, the drone will ram at full velocity towards its chosen target. However, the attack is not foolproof. Before charging at an enemy, the drone will lock the dash direction of the target's current position. After this, it will hover for a few seconds before charging, letting the objective get out of its way before striking. The shooting mode is a ranged alternative to make up for the limitations of the strike mode. The drone will shoot lasers in the four cardinal directions corresponding to its Z and Y axis. These lasers are extremely hot and can pierce through metal in a matter of seconds. Smaller versions of BD1 Strike have been made, which can shoot a single laser, although with the same power. While in this state, the drone can also rotate at will to cover more area, in case it were to miss its target. Alternatively, the drone can overcharge and shoot an enhanced version of the lasers, which covers a far wider area. This comes at the cost of a lot of its rotatory velocity, however. Drone BD1 Strike is designed for endurance fights, where its capabilities should never wear down its opponent as time goes on. Developments on Substratum D have been made. While the drawbacks have been fully eradicated, they have been greatly reduced. No longer wears down the user to such an extreme degree of exhaustion. While it may still draw a ton of energy, the subject should be able to keep fighting after the drawbacks have settled in. Still not perfect, however. After some rough testing, it seems like the secondary effects from the previous iteration are able to resurface. If the subject were to be put under extreme stress, symptoms of the old rendition of Substratum G start appearing. I will do everything in my power to fix this. The experiment shall live on. Notes on drone model BD2 Havoc. BD2 Havoc's approaches differ from BD1 Strike. While its cousin model is focused on being for personal use, BD2 Havoc's role is to wreak havoc upon big groupings of enemies. The drone's function is to carry bombs of magical energy to drop them over opponents. It is inefficient to use small amounts of these, as it can only carry one bomb without being affected by the energy inside it. Outside mass production would be the way to go for the model. Ultimately simpler design, it is unquestionable to say BD2 Havoc has a similar magnitude to power to BD1 Strike. BD2 Havoc would be ideal for situations where there are multiple human camps to hunt. Developments on Substratum D drone models BD1 Strike and BD2 Havoc have come to a close. The Queen has told me directly to not make artifacts designed for war. That is unethical and dangerous. That the war ended hundreds of years ago. While I'm inly bitter, I shall take her orders without hesitation. I'll keep their products, however. Only the future may tell. But one day these creations will prove their worth. Maybe it could make a difference. Maybe one day. Not enough power. Pick up the flashlight. Use your mouse to angle the flashlight.
Hey. Been a while since we were like this, huh? Face to face. Did you miss me? Neither did I. I'd rather not be in this place, you know. Not the literal place we were in, but my position in all of this. The vermin light. It doesn't get easier. Ever. Each little step I'm taking feels like I'm seeing him die again. A sharp pain dwelling in the back of my head. Digging deeper every time. Needless to say, I'm disgusted at myself. The acts I've committed, the weight of the lives I've taken, the lives of my friends. Well, I wish I could apologize to them, silly as it sounds. Alas, it's not like I can go back at this point. Gone too deep to regret things. Might as well make something off it. Seems like the only way this through, at least. I'm not precisely eager for what comes next, but if I'm lucky, I might just finally get rid of you. Well, hope that was entertaining enough. Come on, don't look at me like that. We both know this has been a formality. The end lies ahead, kiddo. Be waiting for you. hear it last, eh? I wish I could have stayed my mind. Has changed, but perhaps now that the ending is near, I would be able to feel fulfilled for once. After all I've gone through, Papyrus, Alphys, the kids, maybe I could feel a bit more hope for myself. Same hopes towards defeating you, yet I don't. Ain't pulling out of this one. Don't give me that look. Wouldn't be worth it. If you could call it that. Times I ask myself if there's even a point to my actions. A fulfilling outcome for the swords. Probably not. Who knows? You might as well have the answer to, eh? Or maybe that's what you're so desperately trying to find. That's what your expression tells me, at least. Well, should probably stop wasting our time. Some part of me just wanted to put my thoughts out there, I guess. My mind and everything around me has become a blur. New face around with a look at that everything already. Regardless of whatever corrupt sentiment motivates these actions, it all amounts to nothing at the end of the day. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't really care about what happens now to me. As long as I give you a memorable show, you'll be happy, won't you? One last fight. Flashy all around, unlike anything you've seen before. Who knows? You might even just want to style on me a little. Or maybe you are the one who wants to show off. I suppose it's time to give you what you wanted then. Way to fuck up the VA. Are you satisfying much? Wish I could limit it.
Beginning of the end. Sans 1+4 attack, 1+24 defense, devoid of self. Sans stares at you blankly. Your mouth tastes like carbon monoxide. Eminence of the dead. Sans waits for your next move. Having fun there.
I'm not growing stale, am I? I still have an ace or two up my sleeve. And maybe you know that already. Either way, stay focused.
Sans waits for your next move. I feel like reading this is certainly a way to use your time. Crunchy is better. Your HP's are maxed out.
What is it? Why am I here? So suffocating.
Looks like loss of self. Hand slightly trembled.
That's sad. My head's killing me. Let me catch my breath. I lied. All these things I said before. It's what I've told myself over and over. That I'm going to die once it ends. That I don't care if I do. That it's better to be. That it's better to accept the inevitable. It was all a facade. A placebo, I guess I could call it. To ease the pain. I want to live. I really want to live. Everything that has led me to this point. Everything that I've done. The horrible acts I've committed. Who cares? Who cares if my brother is dead? Who cares if I killed those 2 kids? Who cares if I killed those who I once called my friends? Does it even matter anymore? They're dead. And I'm alive. Even if I kill you, it won't bring them back. Yet, I want to live. So who cares? What does it matter if I can't do things on my own? If people look at me with their eyes filled with disgust because I am but a waste of space if instead of doing the right thing for once, I strip the families of their kids like a psycho. If everyone I've ever seemed to care about is now dead by either my hand or yours. If I've stabbed them in the back without a hint of remorse and persecution of a false hope towards salvation. Who cares? That they're all dead. They would have died one day anyways. Why should I be the one to carry the responsibility to make up for each and every one of their deaths, when I just was merely lucky enough to be in the one of the driver's seats once things went downhill? Why should I take the blame for simply being alive, for wanting to breathe, to eat, to just exist like anybody else? Why should I feel bad with myself? Because I didn't live like they did? Because I couldn't bother to even try? What changes if they die at the hands of different deviants? Look at where that got me. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Maybe that's all I want to fight for after all.
End it.
Give up.
Once and for all.
I can't have you. It can't It can have been for nothing. What am I to do without you, brother? Did you leave so you could stop watching me run a life? I now realize I was hurting you too. It hurts so much. Did it hurt for you too? To watch the downward spiral I myself put me through. Last hours of sleep trying to make up for existing. To make it up to you somehow. Yet, here I am. It's selfish for one to go back. To see you one last time. My last wish. Papyrus. Wait for me. Are you excited? Check this out. Hey, Papyrus. Is everyone okay? No. Sans. It hurts. Sans. Why? Why? Hello? Anyone home? Papyrus? Why aren't the lights on? Weird. Did something happen? Or is it just my mind playing tricks on me? This is getting to my head. What is even going on? I went out.
Surprise!
All right, guys. You got me.
Come on, brother. I'd expect a bit of enthusiasm for once. You don't get the whole town to surprise you every day. Speaking of which, thanks a lot, everyone. You can all go back to your business now. Your contribution is much appreciated.
So, Sans, any clues why we got you all of this?
Off the top of my head, I'd be lying if I say I know the reason.
It's your birthday, doofus! How could you forget, of all people? We saw you had been working really hard lately. So, we could say we wanted to give you what we could call a moment of solace. A little break from it all. You get what I mean? That skull of yours is a bit thick, eh? A couple more seconds standing there like a statue, I might have actually become one.
Don't be so harsh on Dime. He's got more thoughts in his head than most of us. You know, you have quite the tendency to complain about things.
Nice one, bro. And thank you guys. Means a lot.
Come on, Sans. Make a wish.
I'm on it. Make a wish, huh? That's a chore on its own, for sure. It's not like there's anything I can think of to wish for. Things are always the same after all. That's it. I wish for something new to happen. Doesn't have to be groundbreaking or anything. Just a little quirk to make things interesting, I guess. Perhaps I just want to see if there's anything worthwhile. Something to be alive for, besides papyrus or napping. Shouldn't be too much to ask. Got it!
I was thinking, how do skeletons, blow air, you know? You don't even have lungs or anything, do you? Shouldn't sweat it. Nevertheless, I love you guys. I'd like to say something, if that's okay, of course. I want to thank you all for being my friends, as well as for being by my side whenever I needed it most. Never thought I could make connections so meaningful with anyone, and I don't want it to end either. Let's be friends forever, eh? Undyne, Sans, Papyrus, and everyone else. Let's keep doing our best to help the people who need it. Alright? Yeah! Halt. Do not pass this point. Thank you. Last chance. Stay out. I love you. I love you too. Happiness. Where are you?
This place ain't the happiest, eh? I guess calling it messy is a decent enough code of sugar. Sure is a pretty good excuse to do something. It's what a royal guard should do at least. And it'll probably make Papyrus happy. And that should be enough. Talk about picking your poison, huh? Every problem I seem to solve is followed by new ones. Routing out like weeds. At least I'm doing something. Being useful. Playing my part. Makes Papyrus happy. That's enough. And never end. Chore after chore after chore. Wish I could take a break. Yet, it's not me who's gonna put things in order. Someone's gotta hold everything together. Maybe if I keep pushing, then maybe it'll all finally stay in place. Then I can finally take a break. Papyrus will be happy. That'll be enough.
Brother? Brother!
Oh, hey, Paps.
Thanks. You're trying too hard. Not that it's a bad thing, on the contrary. I'm glad you're motivated. Only my brother could reach heights as great as I. But at this pace, hurting yourself more than you help others. If you keep going like this, you'll only get worse in the long run. I don't want you to get hurt, brother.
Isn't it worth it, though? I'm just one monster. And I'm making a lot of more monsters happy. Isn't that enough?
Maybe on the surface, but in the long run, you'll end up consuming yourself. Once that happens, will there be someone to keep making people happy? This isn't healthy, brother. Not for you, nor for anyone that matter.
What am I to do then? If I don't work hard enough, things don't stay in place. They tremble, then they fall apart. Isn't it a guard's duty to keep the people safe? To keep them happy? How's what I'm doing any different?
Let's look at it from a different angle. Real gods have families too, yes? And those families have to be happy too. Do you think it makes them happy to barely see their relative? To watch them slowly sink into a bottomless pit? You're my only family, Sam. I can't lose you, of all people. You too deserve to enjoy your own life as much as everyone else. You can take a break. We can keep talking about cooking lessons together. Or watch a show with Alphys and Undyne.
I wish it were that easy. I guess you could say I'm struggling. Everything I do feels meaningless, empty if you will. Do any of my actions hold any weight in the end? Why do I even have to do anything? Won't change things at the finish line. I was trying to distract myself from these thoughts. If I don't get a break, they don't come out.
I understand where you're coming from. However, it'd be a lie if I said I understand how you feel. As unfamiliar as I am with these feelings, I'll be here for you. Anything you want or need. Whether it is something to distract yourself with or some time alone. Please don't keep it to yourself. And don't just share it with me. There's a lot of people who care about you. Even if you don't believe it at first glance. I can't speak for them, but I will gladly help you carry the weight of your responsibilities. I believe some of them would too. The thought of the end alone is a pretty scary concept, yes? But that's far into the future. We're in the present now. So instead of thinking about the inevitable and whatnot, let's focus on living, hey?
It's not easy, but I'll try to do better for myself. Thank you, Papyrus. Don't sweat it.
Don't sweat it, Sans. That's what I'm here for. I've got your back as much as you got mine. We'll always be brothers.
You're the best, bro.
Only the greatest of all.
Papyrus is happy. Everyone is happy. They're all starting to help. Things are easing down. Maybe that's what makes it all worth it. Maybe my vision is tunnel. Couldn't see there's so much beyond burning myself away. Maybe I was wrong after all. Perhaps it's worth to work together. Perhaps that's all that matters. Perhaps that's enough. What did I do wrong? I was only giving myself room to breathe. People were happy. Papyrus was happy. But now, everything is falling apart. I have to do something. I need to prevent things from getting worse. Something to keep it all together. Anything. That's all I need. Maybe I needed to do more. Maybe it would have let Papyrus live. Maybe that would have been enough. Childrake and Icecap I need you two real quick.
It looks like a long way down. Jump. Stance attack. The defense skeleton. Stance. Stance the skeleton. Nothing particularly new.
Didn't you listen? It's me, Sans. Sans the skeleton.
What is this place?
That's a good question, actually. No. Don't know. What it seems like to you, but if you ask me, I'd say it's art. You get me?
What happened?
Well, it's honestly a long story. Although I guess I could tell it to you. It all began back then at the forest. You came out of there like you just come out of a weird, intense situation. I kept a look on you as you made your way through. Until we met face to face. I introduced myself, and you started asking me questions. One of those questions being, what happened? And so here we are.
What do I do now?
I don't know. Suit yourself. Have fun walking around, and so on. Or ask me more questions, if that's your cup of tea. Whatever shoe fits best.
You scream at the top of your lungs. What? You didn't do that?
Something wrong? You look like you've seen a skeleton. Oh, you have? Silly me.
No point.
Oh, already?
And that was Underswap the Reckoning. Voice actors were me and Bannerman. This is a fantastic game. I recommend you try it yourselves. It's great. I apologize for the little voice errors that we may have had every now and then, but we did this in one go. The retakes, nothing else like that. Well, retake at the beginning, but that's only because of something I did. But other than that, this is a great game. I recommend you give it a try. Now, this was on the beta test version, so some things may have changed from the final version, so expect some changes maybe, who knows. But this has been a phenomenal game. I recommend you try it out. It's fantastic. And some other thoughts, some other comments or thoughts. Yes, I died on Act 3, Phase 2, mostly because it's hard as all get out. Also, the game tester's credit is not updated. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all, Bannerman,
I'm gonna.
for taking part and helping out with this. Huge thank you to Bannerman. Could not have been able to do the Sands of Pavars things without him. Any closing thoughts from you?
Not really. I'm just glad to have done this with you.
Alright, thank you all for watching, and come check out the no-hit video when it comes out the following day after this. Whenever this video airs. Who knows? Who knows? It may take forever. It may have to wait a year. Who knows? Probably not, but who knows? Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Quinn, and this is also Bannerman, signing off. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, please, game link will be in the description when it's there. Just, you don't have to subscribe. You can if you want to. Please enjoy though.